What's up, y'all? It's your girl NGD, and you are tuned in to Black in the Day by AD, where we celebrate our dopeness 24/7, 365. What's up, y'all? It's your girl NGD, and you are tuned in to Black in the Day by AD. Today, I have a very special guest with me. He's kind of dope. Woof. What's up?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
He is an artist, videographer, just an overall creative.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you've been in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting a Jack Thriller show.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all know who Jack Thriller is, look him up.
Yeah.
Comedian, host, like
he's like a social influencer, I guess I would say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about that. Like, how did you get started on that, and how did you get connected with them?
The Jack Thriller thing really just came by through a DM, to be honest with you. Because being out there, I'm from here. I'm from Dallas. I'm from Texas. So I don't have no friends, no family on the East Coast or anything like that. So, you know, that's the only way I could get in contact with a guy like that. It's like, let me just send him a message through Instagram, knowing that chances are, nigga got a blue check, he not going to respond to it. It's like, what do I have to lose? Because now that I'm here, the clock been set. It's like, I got to figure out how to make money. So I sent him a DM, which don't take a lot of strategy behind that, you know what I mean? But it worked, though. He responded to it, and he said, I think he responded ASAP. He told me to hit his assistant, and he was like, and make sure you bring me 2 bottles of Henny.
I mean, what size? What do you need? Let me know.
I'm going to tell you. Right. So the bottle that he wanted, though, that size go for like $20, $25 out here. Up there, $45. And I was broke. So
you hustled up.
But I did get it, though.
Okay.
I did get it, and I brought it. And I just, that's how that started with him.
That's crazy. Like a DM? Because most of the time, I've done that before, like reaching out to people whenever I was styling people.
We all have.
Like, sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't.
Majority of times it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
for some reason, it worked at that moment, though.
Yeah.
Like, living here, that's something I would never have done. I would never waste my time by hitting somebody up with a blue check. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Because I know they're not going to respond to it. But people on the East Coast, they move a little different. You know what I mean? If that person got a blue check and they living on the East Coast, I can guarantee you, because that wasn't an isolated situation. Like, I hit more people in the DM, and they continue to respond. People with blue checks. It was the niggas who don't got blue checks that wasn't responding to me. You know?
Ciao.
So, shout out to the East Coast, man.
That's crazy. I might have to pack my bags when this Corona shit is over, though. But yeah, that is crazy. That's wild.
It's a blessing.
Yeah. So you also do music. Yeah. So we want to hear about that too. Yeah,
I also do music. Rapper. Working on a project right now called Casual Flaws. Right now, just searching for the right production.
Yeah.
I'm at a place right now in my artistry where I want to use beats that I would listen to without lyrics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I want a beat that's like, yo, this really moves me. Like, I have a natural inclination. This makes me happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I want to find those beats. That's not easy, though. It's easy said, you know what I mean? But it's hard, though. And I'm not in a situation right now where even if I had a producer that was close by, unless he was willing to give me free production, that would be the only way I could get like tailor-made beats for me.
Yeah.
I'm not in a place right now. I don't have a budget, you know? Like, I'm literally barely by the grace of God, like paying rent every day while I'm out there.
He'll come through.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later.
He's gonna keep coming through.
That's a fact. So with the music, what I've been doing, you know, I'm doing what every artist does when they don't have somebody next to them, which is the majority of us, which go through YouTube, go through SoundCloud. It's a lot of trial and error, a lot of shit you think is tight, then you sit with it, you write, you create, and you realize like it doesn't survive the lifespan of creativity sometimes. So, but for the most part, I think I got like 7 or 8 songs that I feel really good about. I think it exemplifies everything that I like about myself as an artist. And I can't wait to record it.
Yeah, well, we can't wait to hear it.
Casual Flaws.
Yeah,
that shit coming out.
I'm ready for it. Yeah. You hyped it up. I'm ready.
Did I hype it up?
I mean, not hype it up like in a capping way, but like I feel like I felt like.
Yeah. That's the process. And as quickly as I said that, it took me like maybe 60 seconds to say that. That's like months and months and months of trial and error. And having to understand as an artist that just because it's not working right now doesn't mean it doesn't work.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I'm grateful that I could come to that mentality because, you know, every artist thinks those thoughts.
Yeah.
You know, they think like, what if this is not supposed to go? Or what if I'm wasting my time?
Yeah.
What if I don't got it?
Yeah.
But
that's me. Every time we shoot this, before I prepare, honestly, I'll be like, okay.
You know what's fucked up? Like when somebody tell you about these things, they should also include the fact that fucking up is an essential piece of it.
Yeah, don't just make it seem like
that shit essential. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if you're going through something right now, you don't feel creative, you're going through a drought, it's like, damn, none of my ideas is clicking, nothing moving me. Niggas should be there to tell you that's okay.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Yeah.
That's normal. Don't beat yourself up about it.
People just, like Treetop said, episode 2, he was just like, we're just chasing frozen frames. Like, people would choose what to tell you and what to show you. Like,
of course,
I need to know everything. Yeah. Yeah, let me know that I'm going to have those moments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why we saying it here. So if you're going through it, remember this. 2 years from now, whatever, if you're going through it and it's not flowing for you, that's okay.
That's all right.
Just sit your butt. You got to have enough discipline to keep going at it till it is. Wait till the moment comes to you. If it don't come to you, fine, but it will, though. It will come.
Yeah, you just got to be patient.
Can I light this on? All right.
What do you mean?
Respect for us. Respect for us.
Okay, so we're going to get into a little game of this or that.
Let's do it.
Before we get into this week's topics. And this is pertaining to this week's topics. Mm-hmm. So the first one, Snoop and Pharrell collabs or Jay-Z and Pharrell collabs?
We got Jay-Z and Pharrell. We got that. And I'll take more of it, but since you're making me choose, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn, we got Snoop and Pharrell too, though. Yeah. Snoop. I need Snoop. I need Snoop because he's an older artist now, and I feel like he's kind of transitioning into the OG that we've always known him to be.
Yeah.
But Jay-Z is also OG, right? Been around just as long, if not longer, but he's so active right now. You know what I mean? So it's like we getting things from you. You know what I mean? Whether it be conspiracies with the Super Bowl or whether it be like collab albums with Jay Electronica or whatever like that. Let me hear what Uncle Snoop got to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to see what y'all heard what Snoop said about Gayle King and the Oprah situation. I need that energy in song. I need that. Yeah. I need that energy in song for him. So, Snoop.
I'm gonna go. Man, I'm honestly the ones like back in the day. I'm gonna have, well, of course, I don't remember the last time they recorded, but I'm gonna have to go Jay-Z and Pharrell.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I liked Change Clothes. Excuse Me Miss is like one of my favorite songs of all time. Even
that was Pharrell's song.
But what do you mean? Yeah, and it had my girl Lauren in the video.
Hey, stop playing.
Yeah, it was a collab.
Excuse Me Miss, stop playing.
Yeah, that is
but Beautiful by Snoop though.
It's just like it makes you feel good though. Like I love that song so much.
I think anybody who he makes singles for, he makes their best singles. Yeah. For the most part, humbly speaking, you know what I mean?
Honestly, because I mean, we're gonna get into his little collabs.
Basically, I'm saying
not
either
little
way,
collabs,
I'm about to slide.
Even Rihanna's like Lemon or what? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was like a bop.
Oh no, Rihanna's song.
Yeah.
Killed that shit.
A bop. Like
even he got a song. I've always been an Uzi fan, but once I heard Uzi on one of his beats, it was like,
this is what we need.
It makes me like Uzi a little bit more.
Yeah.
I've always said this is random too, but Nasir Escobar, he needs some Pharrell production. My nigga, you missing that. Thanks.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yep. Okay. Hit 'em up or no Vaseline.
Damn. Damn. You know what I was finna say? I was gonna say, because Pac is a Gemini, I gotta go with him. But then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what?
Wow.
I would like enough. Let me just say, I'm a pick Pac because I've been riding with Pac the longest, and I'm just more familiar with his catalog. But I understand that might not be the best, like, accurate description type of answer to.
Yeah.
But it's Pac right now, you know what I mean? But shout out my nigga Q though. My nigga killing him with the big 3 right now.
We need more of that when we, again, get off this quarantine shit and when everything flows. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go probably hit him up. Like, he came in disrespectful.
It was the time, too.
The dudes came in disrespectful.
Yeah.
Then he ended disrespectful.
I guess Biggie Smalls.
Yeah. And I love Biggie. I mean, y'all know. Y'all watch these episodes. Like, y'all know I ride for Biggie real hard.
Word for word. I'm with you, like, for real. But
all of them.
But that song, damn near, is better just because of the moment of hip hop it was in. It was like, it's against Biggie Smalls. Niggas still be saying Biggie Smalls the greatest rapper ever, which I don't agree with. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? There you go. You know what I mean? But so that lets you know, like, that shit is serious, timeless.
Honestly.
Timeless beef.
The video was so disrespectful.
First up,
yeah. He put some.
You claim to be a player. You claim to be a player. You know the rest.
Not your girlfriend.
You claim to be a player.
Not your side chick, but your wife. Your whole wife. The wife, though. Yeah. No. Then the magazine cover. Oh, it was.
What did Biggie say the most? Who shot you?
That was it.
Niggas get shot every day, but fucking your wife?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Ooh, I don't know. Niggas get shot every day, but everybody can't fuck your wife, though. You know what I mean? That's some different shit. So anyway, we don't respect that over here anyway, though. Let's keep it real. But Pac is, he get a pass.
I mean, I feel conflicted every time I listen to this song because I'm just like, I love the song, but then I think about who it's about and I just be like, damn, I kind of feel bad, but it's still getting played.
Yeah.
But No Vaseline was, that's number 2, though, for me, as far as diss tracks.
I think No Vaseline sounds better, but I like Hit 'Em Up more, if that makes any sense. And I don't even know how that could be both.
I feel that. It's like sometimes you can't describe why it's a thing, but it's a thing.
Like, so another example, like, I like Nas more, but I think Jay-Z's better. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's kind of a weird place to be in.
No, I get that. Yeah. I get it 100%.
I like Nas way more. Yeah. Way more. But I think Jay-Z's better.
Yeah. No, it's a thing. I get it completely. So, Ice Cube music or his acting?
I would be lying if I said that I wasn't more familiar with his acting first. So it was acting first, the classics. He gave us hood classics. You know? But the music is there, though. You know what I mean? The intentions are there. It's been written, it's been said, you know what I mean? Yeah. He's serious with his pen. He's serious with his overall desire to give you quality, you know what I mean? I got to choose between one of those? Damn. I guess the right answer is the music. That's the right answer. But I want to say the movies, though. Yeah. I want to say the movies just because that affected me first. Yeah. And even as a kid, like, let's say, by the time I was watching Friday and some shit like that, what you think would have, I don't want to play myself by saying this, but like, what you think would hit a kid first? The visual or the audio? You know what I mean? I think the visual would. The visual. It's so entertaining. Yeah. You know what I mean? Sure. It's so entertaining. But then that shit was run by Cube Vision or whatever it was called. Like, that's his production company. That was his shit. Yeah. So, like, that's like so much more telling. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if Ice Cube owned his masters and shit like that, but I know he owned his fucking movies.
All of it.
You know what I mean? These are the hood. This is shit you was talking about in daycare. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, movies.
Same. Because he did give us the hood classes like Friday, Players Club. I mean, even things like Are We There Yet? Like, he killed the role and Ride Along.
This nigga was writing the lyrics for niggas in N.W.A. though.
Yeah, all of them. All of them.
Don't hold me to that. Don't hold me to that. Don't hold me to that because it's like this nigga been a part of some. We'll talk about like rap history, not just like numbers on the board, Pusha T type shit, but like history. Man, that nigga was all in there. Yeah. Don't hold me to that, man. Niggas, if you crucify me already, like
we're undecided on this.
Yeah, undecided. We'll come back.
Okay, and last, Bad Boys 1, 2, or 3. I know it's or. So
I want to say two.
Same. I know every single
Like I know
word.
that's blasphemy to certain people.
Low key, I'm about to cut it on after we film this. But I know every word. Like
that's the one where bro was like, and let me get some bubblicious, whatever, tropical bubblicious bubblegum, and then Martin was like, and some Skittles.
That's the first one.
That's the first one?
The second one was with Gabrielle Union, and it had Johnny Tapia. That was like the villain of the movie. And
you be watching movies, right?
I do. I love movies.
Because I ain't gonna lie. I don't think nobody would know who Johnny Tapia was. But the fact that you knew his name, I was like, oh, she appreciated the films for sure.
Yeah,
So maybe it's the first thing.
The first.
Why I gotta pick? Why I gotta pick? That shit not right.
This or that.
And this or that shouldn't go for Geminis. Indecisive.
It's not fair. It's just like you'll answer it and then you get to thinking more. And it's like, damn, but hold on though. What about that other shit though? Don't forget about that other shit.
No, it gotta be right off top.
This is why I think before I talk. My father raised me, always told me, think before you talk. So I gotta process that shit. So when I come through, it's valid though.
Yeah, I'm gonna still go Bad Boys too. That's mine.
I want to say
it had Reggie in there.
But the first quotable came in my mind from the first one, though. So I feel like just by default, I got to pick the first one.
Okay, so...
Great movies have quotables.
Honestly.
All great movies. And so it don't matter what type of genre it is, it's going to have a quotable.
Yeah.
Something you're going to laugh about.
Yeah.
The best movies are when somebody was doing something trying to be for real and it was dead-ass funny to you, though.
Yeah.
Like she started crying because some traumatic shit happened, but the way she looked, though, would be like, you be dying. Like some shit like an inside joke between you and your cousins.
Yeah. I already know. I'm actually thinking of a couple movies like that where it shouldn't have been funny
at all.
Like,
that'd be the
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh.
On the Wayans Brothers, when they did the one, this is before I knew what Electric Relaxation was as a song, before I knew who Tribe was. Like that was the intro, and I'd be like, love the song. And then at the end of it, shorty, the old lady, the grandma, she get hit by a bus, and she ended up flying like yards across the street, and that shit used to be so funny to me.
And it's like you're not supposed to laugh at things like that, but then
but it was designed for that purpose.
Yeah.
Well, this situation was, but
yeah. So we're changing the Ice Cube answer.
Yeah. It's the music. I was bugging. Forgive me. It is the music though, because he's been a part of so many real life situations in history. Like when you got ain't nobody. All respect, but ain't nobody going up to Kendrick, J. Cole, or Drake, and it's the feds, and they telling you, like, nigga, if you perform that one song, when you get off, nigga, we gonna have you in handcuffs, you know what I mean? But they had to face that adversity, and they chose to go through it still. It was like, I'm gonna go through it still. Money involved, the bag is involved, the labels, and everything is involved. You could really fuck your shit up, and it was like, we gonna stand for something, though. How many rappers can say they did that? It gotta be the music. The music is helping us more than we even know, but see, niggas ain't got no fucking attention span, and niggas not paying homage, and niggas is not just being appreciator of the culture overall.
Worried
you know
about
what I mean?
pops, and we don't even know what the nigga's saying on the song. We just listening to the beat. Like
the first thing a nigga be saying, now we're going off on a tangent, but the first thing a nigga say in the song would be like, I'm not just fucking your bitch, yeah, I'm lit. I'm in the end. It'd be like
that's
some.
It.
It'd be like, damn, my nigga. At least Pac was like in this form, like the way he said the same thing, right? But it was like, nah, it was meant to offend a certain nigga though.
It wasn't.
No sneak this shit. You know what I mean? That nigga said Junior Mafia some mark ass bitches.
Ooh, child. Yeah, that was it. That's number one for sure.
Yeah. So the music.
So speaking of music, Pharrell has a birthday. Well, had a birthday yesterday on the 5th. Don't know how old he turned. I don't remember, but he looks 12.
25.
Still. Yeah.
Yet again.
Yeah. So we kind of got into his collaborations. He's worked with Jay-Z, Snoop, Rihanna. Like the list goes on and on.
Yeah. Prolific.
He's definitely had a huge impact on music and then on the culture as well. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Super dope. Like, the Neptunes was dope. He's dope by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could spend a whole hour and a half, a day, just dedicating, like, blessings to who Pharrell Williams is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he got that Hall of Fame nom, which he should have been got, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh yeah.
But he got it this year, and that's well deserved.
It's super well deserved.
Should have been.
Yeah.
Got it, but
yeah.
So, what is your favorite Pharrell collab that he's ever done, or just a project that he's worked on, or he don't even have to be on it?
You know what? Do I want to say that before I really think about what I'm about to say? I think my favorite, it's talking about like just collab in general, right? So it could be like something small, something big.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so something small, Pharrell's work that he does with Kendrick pretty much every time. I don't know if Pharrell did Sing About Me. Did he do that song? Do you know? But I did know he did do all right though. He did do all right, and that song even in itself, like when a lot of this shit was going on at Ferguson, a lot of the people was playing "All Right" by Kendrick Lamar,
that
produced
was like
by
the
Pharrell Williams.
For that moment.
Yeah, and that's powerful. You know what I mean? Because that's like almost no songs that really come to mind when you think about like, all right, if we gonna step outside right now, we about to mob on these niggas. What can we play that like literally the song was designed for this? You know what I mean? Not a lot, and I don't know if that was their intention.
Yeah.
But that's how it was used. That's how it was received by the people, you know.
Yeah.
So, in the most recent years, that would probably be it. That would probably be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm kind of genuinely though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm pretty in love with majority of the things that he does.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything he does, like the chord progressions and stuff that he uses, it all, the science behind it. You know what I mean? Like I hope one day I can understand how that works.
Yeah.
But whatever he does with pianos and whatever he does intentionally in music, that shit really strikes a chord with everybody. Like anytime somebody speak about him, even like this is my first time meeting you, and even you speaking about like, oh yeah, I'm a fan of when he did this. Like you really mean that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And every producer don't do that for you. Even the best of them. Even the best of them.
He reminds me of like the old school, like when they actually put thought and effort in pianos and different instruments and all this other like production in real life, production. Like, yeah, he's that producer.
Pharrell the one.
Yeah.
And Lord willing, I don't know, you know what I mean? Get a beat from bro one day. Lord willing, God willing.
There. Pharrell, if you ever watch this,
I was just fun.
Get him a beat.
You Can Do It Too. I don't know what album that was on, but it's a song by Pharrell called You Can Do It Too. That's my shit. That might be his first album. But if you haven't heard that, if you're listening, Google that shit, bro. You're welcome.
Man, I even All Right, definitely. Recent times.
Yeah, All Right.
Back in the day, I'm gonna have to go probably Frontin'.
Frontin'.
The song just makes me feel like yeah.
I remember the first time I heard Frontin', really, really young kid, really didn't even know what hip hop was. Maybe I did, I don't know. But anyway, I remember hearing it, and then it struck such a chord with me that it just continued to like live in my mind. I just remembered that moment when I heard it, and that memory alone made me feel real good. But I'm talking years later, like I was maybe in elementary or junior high when that song came out. I don't remember. But while I was well into high school, like sophomore year for sure, I heard the song again because I didn't know who it was by. I didn't know what it was called. So there was no way for me to find that song. I just always remember how it made me feel. Yeah. And I was on late night. I was watching TV in my grandma's house on a big ass Mishi when they used to make them shits.
With the back like
exactly. And it was I was going through on demand. We had Time Warner or whatever like that. I was going through on demand looking at music videos, and I seen it and I clicked it and it was that song. And when I heard that song, it literally felt like I had found my puppy that had been missing for years or something like that. Like it literally was like, this was that song. Yeah. And it never left my mind.
It is that type of song. Just like when it first come on, like and you know what Pharrell, when he's worked on something, just like I mentioned Timbaland, you know when he worked on something, Pharrell is like, you know. Yeah.
If you're doing something big, Pharrell needs to be in the conversation. That's why, not in my understanding, but I don't think J. Cole has worked with Pharrell, and I don't understand why.
That should be a thing.
I don't get that. Like, what's going on there? Whatever budget you niggas got, you need to share a piece of that economic pie with him. You know what I mean? You need to give him that money so he can make your shit eclectic, so he can make your shit timeless, my nigga. You know what I mean? Because he might be the thing that can help you cross over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all niggas don't know about Pharrell, bro. Y'all don't know about Pharrell.
I better put some respect on the man's name.
Billionaire Boys Club. This nigga's a mogul. Anyway.
Yeah.
I could continue to
give him all the flowers, and we gonna put some respect on his name.
Y'all niggas not sipping Shiraz, bro. Y'all niggas is not sipping Shiraz, bro. Y'all sipping, I don't know, what's below this? What's like some like mediocre box wine type shit?
They should be red blends.
I got that red blend.
Not
shit.
red blends, Lord.
Yeah. Blended. Now I know what they say.
We trying to teach you niggas over here how you get it done. This Shiraz, my nigga. You feel me? Pharrell Williams, my nigga. Ice Cube. Change your life, my nigga. Real talk, bro. You listening to too much Uzi, and I fucks with Uzi. It's all about balance, though. It's all about balance, bro. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. My random rant, Gemini shit.
Yeah, I have those a lot in my head. So, Booker T. Washington also had a birthday yesterday.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. Yeah. Educator, author.
It's a blessing.
Yeah.
God bless. Real talk. Much respect.
Yeah, he's done a lot. I know at least 2 schools named after him.
I was literally the first thing I was about to say.
Yeah, like.
There's a school in every hood in America.
Yeah, yeah.
It's Martin Luther King got a school, Malcolm X got a school, Booker T, Frederick Douglass, a couple niggas, you know what I mean?
I mean, depending on where you stay, I don't think Oklahoma got any Malcolm X schools. That's just a little. I was very surprised when Dallas. I seen a Malcolm X street. I was just like,
on the south side of Dallas. That's right.
Yeah, I know. When I moved here, like,
that's right. And as soon as I get off on Malcolm X, it's gonna be some clucks. It's gonna be some prostitutes. Maybe not prostitutes. A couple times I went over there, I ain't seen none, but the homeless niggas definitely out there panhandling, like right there at the light, nigga. Before you make a left, and then you go through, where you get into the fair and stuff. Y'all know.
Yeah. Like, I moved here, it's like my second time living here.
You from Oklahoma?
Yeah. Well, I grew up in Oklahoma. I'm from Shreveport.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's just south in general, though.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, that's south, right?
It's Midwest.
Is it? Because now I think about it, I never heard nobody.
It's kind of Midwest.
I got you.
Yeah.
But that shit like close as fuck to Texas.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know about the southern shit, though, aka.
For sure.
That's what's up.
For sure.
That's what's up.
So Booker T. Washington. So he's, one of his most notable moments is the Atlanta Compromise speech, which I found like very interesting and and moving. Because I agree with maybe 90% of it, but the other 10% is about the don't worry about the voter disenfranchisement. No, I want my right to vote. But as far as that, I was with him as far as elevating ourselves, as far as education, entrepreneurship.
That was the gist of what he was saying.
Yeah. And then W.E.B. Du Bois, he didn't really feel that, but
he didn't. Ironically, he didn't feel a couple people. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, he didn't. So
but I kind of agree with that notion. Even to this day, we ain't got to do all this mixing and mashing and being chummy, and we ain't got to do all that. For me personally,
we don't.
Because growing up in Tulsa, we didn't learn about the Tulsa Race Massacre in school. But my mom, she started a Black history group in class and everything at her school. So she was very into telling me all of those facts. My grandma was like that too.
She helped start it?
Yeah.
That's that leadership.
Yeah, she they had me into all of that.
Yeah. So naturally, knowing where you come from type shit is you can't help but take the same thing forward, which is just be a leader in whatever you do.
Yeah, we ain't gotta do all this. We are good. We've seen that we're good. We just need to get to a place of collectively knowing that we're good by ourselves and building on that.
Keyword collective.
Yeah.
It's not the collective identity. We need to have it. We need to be on the same.
It's a thing.
Yeah, we need to be on the same thing.
So moving into some more birthdays, Lil Nas X has a birthday on the night. I wanted to talk about him because he's I feel like he's super versatile. Like, he had the collab with Billy Ray Cyrus, and then he had a collab with Nas. Like,
the remix.
The span of, like, that's crazy to me, which is a good thing, like, to have that much versatility, especially starting out in your career. Like,
I mean, the fact that he even reached back on Esco like that, like Nas, it's just the furthest thing you would expect to happen currently in music right now. You know what I mean? It's like Justin Bieber being like, Nas, like, I want you on this. Like, we as a people, we know how we feel about Nas, but Jay-Z is a person who has crossed lines for so long now, they would get him first. So it's like, Lil Nas, but his name is Lil Nas X, though, so I like the song.
Yeah, it was... I was very shocked. I was like shocked by it, but I was like pleasant. It was like a pleasant surprise.
It was different, but I didn't hate it though.
Yeah.
And I think that's really the passing score for it. Like, at least for me, like, it's like I didn't hate this.
Yeah.
Kind of go. You know, I'm not gonna play it when I get in the car, but if it was on, I wouldn't be like, my man. You know what I mean? I wouldn't press you for changing it, but surprised. I'm happy that Nas did that because I've never heard him on some stuff like that.
No, not at all.
Probably never will again.
I actually like his videos too, like the Panini video.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like videos back in the day where there was actual like production behind videos and like thought into it. And how, I mean, it ain't gonna be no Michael Jackson video where he's spending $1 million.
That's beyond production. That's like, you gotta be Michael Jackson to make some shit like that happen.
That's Virgo shit, Michael Jackson money. We don't blame you for not having it.
The king, you feel me? The glove, you know what I mean? Like the glitter, you feel me? Like, it's different.
Yeah, that's a whole different ballgame.
Different.
But yeah, like, I like the way he actually puts work into his videos and like and the visuals behind
the production value.
Yeah.
It's missing.
Yeah, for sure.
It's missing. You want to know why? Because the niggas like me. And what I mean by that is, like, I was able to go get a camera. Yeah. Spend some money. It was acquirable, you know what I mean? And niggas is shooting videos. But I'm doing it on a small level. Niggas is doing it on a bigger level. Yeah. You know? It doesn't take as much no more. I think it should, though. It should, though, because I'm in agreement with you. Yeah. But I know why, though. Technology. You know what I mean? Yeah. The same reason why it's like a bunch of niggas who's 16 still going to high school tomorrow, you know what I mean? But they made a song that went viral overnight, you know what I mean? Because he was able to buy a microphone and put it in his... While his mom was asleep, he could record it in the room. So that's true. That's the technology that powers us.
With your artistry, you not going. This is a different thing. Like that higher,
horses in the back. Hey, that song kind of go too. Even the original kind of go.
Everyone likes that song. A lot of different types of people like that song. I like the song.
It's not bad.
My mama liked the song.
It's not bad.
Like.
Because basically I'm saying either way I'm about to slide. That's basically what I'm saying. For real. That's it. Don't be hating, bro. You don't gotta like everything. You don't. And that's your God-given right. Yeah. Don't be out here hating, bro. Show love, bro. Yeah.
I liked it. So, moving on to the last birthday for the week. Babyface has a birthday on the 10th. He is someone that has contributed to the culture and music as well.
A legend. Ever since.
Wow. Like, before I was born or thought of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and still here.
Yeah.
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 Legend status shit.
Yeah. I was kind of disappointed him and Teddy Riley, like.
What happened with them?
They were supposed to have the little Instagram live battle on
Sunday. They went to that shit, got to the R&B niggas too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh my God. So funny thing is, so I'm in no shade Bobby Valentino or Pleasure P. But I seen on Twitter he made this video in this full fur, gold teeth, and was just like,
that happened?
Yeah. It's a thing. This thing, it's happening. Like what I'm saying right now, no cap.
Is that a good matchup?
No. Because honestly, Bobby V has more singles or music that I would be
mainstream-esque type stuff versus Pleasure P being like,
what's the song?
It's not even man.
Yeah, I Did You Wrong. I used to listen to it back in the day when I was stupid, but
look, when we was young. When we was young, for real, that hood classic shit.
And like Boyfriend Number 2, again, whenever I was stupid and young and thinking I was like,
Them niggas was that. That's why I couldn't rock that shit like that.
Those are the only three I can name. But yeah, he gets on Twitter and he's like, yeah, you know, everyone has been asking about the battle between Bobby V and Pleasure P. And I'm just like, who is everybody? Because everybody ain't me.
Yeah,
and don't
facts.
leave me out of this.
Facts, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Niggas know. Like, correction, that's them.
Everybody in parentheses minus me.
We're good over here. You know what I mean? We still got our sanity over here.
We wasn't asking for that. But I mean, if y'all want to do it, I'm not discouraging y'all. Y'all go ahead.
But you gotta match it up with somebody who's better fit for that person. I don't know who that would be for Pleasure P, but like with Bobby Valentine, who do you compare him to though? You know what I mean? Like who do you throw? Because I almost feel like anybody I could. This is like way off topic, but anybody I could put next to him would probably dwarf him. He ain't got just hits like that out here. Bobby Valentino?
Because even if you just
Music Soul Child, I put them two.
What?
Nah, music got some.
Yeah, dwarf his ass for real. Music is like a. Yeah, that's cheating.
Even if you do like Neo is just like.
You feel me? It's not the same.
Songwriting.
It's not the same. He would dwarf him like.
So that's what he's trying to do.
When I think of Bobby Valentino, I think of wheel.
With the feature on there, though.
Exactly. That's what make it even worse. I don't want to put no disrespect because this nigga might change my career one day. Like, let me not even do that. Real talk. I'm a big fan.
But no, his first two albums were solid. Like Anonymous and then Bobby Valentino. I actually just listened to a couple songs off.
And it still holds up?
Yeah. Like,
okay. And that's good. That's a lot to say.
Like,
what's really going on?
Yeah. Oh my God. No. But yeah.
Just the way you said it, it was like, I heard it. Yeah. Shout out to Bobby.
Oh, okay. So yeah, getting back into Babyface.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's like a just a legend.
Solidified person, yeah. 100%. Mm-hmm.
So, the battle that I spoke of, Teddy Riley versus Babyface. Who you got? You know, Teddy Riley had like that New Jack Swing sound.
That's my favorite R&B sound. You know what I mean? Like,
just the songs that get you rocking when you're coming to party.
Both of these niggas was getting played at the cookout, though. That's the thing.
Honestly.
The barbecue?
It might be a different time. Babyface is more so when, like, the sun is setting and it goes.
I mean, it's like, it depends on what type of black family you come from, per se. You know what I mean? Because certain things will all get played with the kids and all that shit. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I want to say Face. That's what I want to say.
Same.
I want to say Face, but it's like I grew up in the backseat of the car listening to these people, you know what I mean? On the radio, in the CD type shit. So it's kind of hard to choose like the Ice Cube and the Tupac thing, but if you just gonna make me choose, I'm probably gonna say Face.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I like his singles too, like some of his singles like Whip Appeal, Cool for You. Well, I mean, Cool, whatever the song is. That's one of my favorite songs. And it reminds me of the episode of Family Matters. Like,
Family Matters.
Yeah.
I used to be my shit.
It's on Hulu.
Right now?
Yeah. Me and my cousin watch it like every day.
Y'all binging it?
Yeah.
I'm watching Living Single. That's on there.
Yeah.
Hey, Living Single?
That's a show.
That's
I told
where you
y'all
can
that's in my
find
top 5, okay?
You can find me in Living Single. You can find me in a happy place.
In a 90s kind of world.
Drinking alkaline water. You know what I mean? With candles lit. And fruit and grapes and blueberries and shit going on. Like, I love that show.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be on my wellness when I'm watching that. I'm like, beautiful black women, they funny. And Queen Latifah, y'all need to put some more respect on her name. Yeah. Y'all need to do that.
All the way around. Because she's like an overall entertainer.
Because you're not.
She raps, she can sing, she can act. Like,
she got an album called Black Rain. It's
super
fantastic.
She is.
It is fantastic.
She is the queen. Yeah, I need people to...
U-N-I-T-Y.
Y'all need to go look this up.
It's a unity. She got a song on there called Superstar, where she telling women, like, you ain't got to give it up to a nigga on the first date. Oh, he pulled up in a limo?
Okay.
So, sis, you feel me? He called you a bitch. Leave him, sis. You know what I mean? Like things that I would like gladly. I don't have any kids yet. I'm God willing, because I definitely look forward to it. But when I have a daughter, I'm gonna be like, yeah, this right here
on this album right here,
and then we gonna
so
we're gonna watch Living Single first, so you can get the this is who she is, and then we're gonna listen to that album. Yeah. That was way off tangent. I'm fucking up the whole regime of the show.
Fine. I get off on tangents too. I did like her character in Living Single though, because she was like the entrepreneur. She had her magazine. Like,
man,
she wasn't trying to get no handout. She was like, we gonna figure this out.
In New York City, all of them. Yeah. Successful. Even Overton.
Yeah.
The nigga had a skill. You know what I mean? He knew how to work on shit. He was always paid. I never knew Overton to be broke. He had a good woman. He treated her with respect. You know what I mean?
It's a thing, guys.
Bro.
You knew
niggas.
Those type of TV shows. Yeah. Rather, yeah.
You knew niggas, man. I'm gonna pray for you, niggas.
Please and thank you.
You know what's gonna happen? We're gonna be the ones who create.
I ain't gotta worry about that, but like, y'all, it's real raggedy out here.
It's just different. I don't even know how you would.
It was raggedy.
Yeah, it's different.
It was super raggedy.
Like my cousin told me, I showed a picture of Michael Jackson before the light skin, and my cousin didn't know who it was. I said, "This is Michael Jackson." He said, "No, it's not." He meant that though. He meant that. He was like, "This is not Michael Jackson," and it was like, "Damn." Is that what time we in?
Y'all, please, if y'all have children, granted I don't have any, but speak life into y'all kids. Like,
do the work.
Please speak life into them, because there was no reason for that man to have, like, if y'all seen him before, he was fine. He was perfectly fine. Even maybe 1 or 2 surgeries in, I was still like, okay, it's a thing. But it got, just speak life into people.
Always
into
speak
your
life.
Children, just into people in general.
It's better. You get more out of it. It's easier. You know what I mean?
Makes you feel better.
It makes you feel better.
Honestly.
You get to do something for somebody else. It changes your life. When you move right for somebody, you move right for yourself.
Oh, I like that.
Niggas got the game twisted, bro. So it needs to start with love, bro, and respect.
I like that.
You know what I mean? Because if you don't got that, I don't know. You niggas were different though.
The ship has sailed.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to events, kind of on the love topic. The LA gangs, Crips and Bloods, united on Nipsey's behalf on the 5th, which was yesterday in 2019.
The 5th?
Yeah.
It's my favorite number too. That's hard.
And that's kind of not the first time they did that in LA. The Watts Peace Treaty. They did that on the 28th of April in 1992. That was before the Rodney King verdict. And then the verdict came back. And then shit popping up.
Yeah. It showed up.
Yeah. But that's, I wish there was more of that, but that was cool that they like came together.
Yeah. I'm from the South, you know what I mean? So there's a lot about what goes on the West Coast I'm not familiar with, but from what I feel like I know is that there's definitely no unity. You know what I mean? So the fact that you've known that for as long as you've lived here, like through depiction of movies and stuff, there's no unity. So the fact that Nipsey hustles his life, you know what I mean, so to speak, could even bring them together to do something, because it's like generations probably. I could say years, but I think it draws the point more to say generations of blood being spilled, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know like that type of shit going on everywhere, but the fact that could happen behind his name, I mean,
you did your life right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, as a nobody's guaranteed tomorrow. Nobody, you know what I mean? So with that being said, it's like if your time come, what you did with the time you was here and the impact of your death and the influence it left on people, it's like, I don't know, man, that's pretty fulfilling as far as life go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about that. I feel like who knows what God really has in store for all of us, but he used that situation to definitely, and I'm sure it didn't cure everything, but what it did do though is one day at a time.
Yeah, exactly. Even if it was just one day or like 1 week, 1 month, whatever it is, like he still did that with his life. Like
in his passing.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well, more LA events.
Yeah, shout out to the West Coast, man.
Tupac got a Hall of Fame nomination. Well, was inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Time.
Exactly.
Oh, fucking time.
In 2017, but that's still like...
You
yeah,
niggas are
that's
crazy.
2 seconds ago.
You niggas are wild.
It's 2 seconds ago. Then N.W.A. got into the Hall of Fame in 2016.
Who decides these things?
It's crazy.
Where are you niggas
That
at?
reminds me of Missy in this Vanguard Award. Like,
y'all niggas don't be outside. You don't be outside. Because where do you come up with this? Anyway, go ahead.
yeah.
That's wild. Thank you, nigga. About time, nigga. Yeah, exactly, nigga. What you want me to be surprised, nigga?
It was deserved. Like,
the fuck?
Especially, that's why I'm big on us giving us our own flowers, because it'll take eons. Like, the whole thing with Kobe. Yeah. He's just now... what do you mean?
Yeah.
What... After he died?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, I feel disrespected almost because it shouldn't have taken that long.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, on top of the fact that it shouldn't have taken that long, since his passing, people are choosing to speak about things like the Snoop Dogg, Gayle King situation. Like, people choosing to bring up things that should not be brought up. Because
it's irrelevant. If it didn't happen, it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
So
it is like literally the antithesis of relevancy, bro. Like, it doesn't... that man is passed. He has children. He has a wife that he left behind. You know? Let's speak only... like we just said 2 seconds ago, some you new niggas don't know nothing about. You need to be speaking of love. You know what I mean? Yeah. Come from a loving, positive... because that's what it takes. You know what I mean? But really, that's our job to let niggas know, too. Yeah. Through platforms like this, too, because... there's a lot of shit I didn't know until I got put on. You know what I mean? Like, who I am today wasn't who I was 10 years ago. And that's real. You know what I mean? And I had to get put on.
This is facts. Honestly, it's not funny, but funny story. I never, like... granted, my mom and my grandma taught me about the culture and everything. Right. But I signed up for N.W.A. one year. And we got to the N.W.A. I didn't study any of this information. When I say we failed miserably, it was so bad. And my friend, she's Indian. She studied more, knew everything. And I was just like, dang, I kind of feel bad. Like, that I let you show me up. And it's just crazy that, like, now. Yeah.
It takes that sometimes.
Yeah.
Just keep living, yo. For real. Even the shit that don't make sense right away, it makes sense later. It always makes sense. No coincidences, for sure. No coincidences.
But yeah, so their Hall of Fame nominations. Yeah. They definitely contributed to the culture in ways like... yeah. It's still relevant to this day, but...
They contributed to the culture in a way, I don't know if there's a metric for it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way to... we just know that what they did is phenomenal. Yeah. That's what we're here to say. But all in all, though, man, these niggas probably helped a lot with race relations, you know what I mean? Like, integration in a real way, you know what I mean? These niggas paved doors.
Yeah. They talked about
brought niggas together.
All of that, like, all of it. And like you said earlier with Ice Cube, like, if y'all perform this song, just know, clank, clank.
And still chose to do it. Yeah. You niggas be running from fades on social media. You know what I mean? Like, y'all niggas be saying shit on Twitter, and when you see the nigga behind the scenes, you don't be on that. Right here. You don't be on that with him. You know what I mean? These niggas was like, bro, the police could have killed him. Mm-hmm. They be gone.
Absolutely.
They be gone.
LAPD.
Like. What did they do it? Oh, they still do it now. Yeah. Niggas cut corners. And they get off with pay. You know what I mean? And it was way worse at then than it is now. And at that time, them niggas was like, well, we gonna do it, nigga, because they're gonna have to take all of us. And that's what it take. It take group economics. It takes group just support in general, my nigga. Y'all niggas need to stop relying so much on these institutions and rely on your mans and your sister and your family and your girl and all that type of shit. That's what you niggas need to be on.
He's preaching right now.
That's what y'all need to be on.
It's a preach. It's a sermon.
Yeah. Pastor Wolf.
You feel me? But yeah, shout out to Cube though.
Yeah,
shout out to my man Cube.
And it's pretty good.
Death certificate real quick.
Yeah.
Step 5.
Yeah.
Step 5.
Yeah.
Step 5.
Yeah, that has some.
The Predator. Ooh, this nigga been snapping for a long time though. He been snapping for a minute.
For a good half a year.
The music. Shame, you know what? Shame on me for trying to be like, oh, the movies, because they so important too, though.
Yeah, but that's for like I know you went after the acting, you went back and probably listened to this stuff. Like so
I just seen
some
as soon as you
people
said
may not do that.
as soon as you said Ice Cube in movies, I just seen Craig in my mind. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's
ASAP, you know what I mean?
iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that nigga and he got the big three going on right now.
Yeah.
He got one of the most lethal things to rival the NBA going on right now. Black man. Independent.
Yeah, like
Muscle.
that is big. Like that is so crazy.
Pay attention.
Because like you think of the beginning of your career, like okay, he started out in N.W.A. Then you wrote Friday while y'all was going through this whole little like beef or whatever. And that's like one of the best movies of all time to a lot of people.
Yeah,
a black classic, like a staple in a whole racist culture.
That's right.
And you write that and then you like have something to do with the soundtrack, which we'll get into in a minute. But like
one of the best lyricists.
Then you do that. You make 2 different movies off that. You make that a franchise. You do other movies and kind of make them are we there yet? Are we done yet? Like.
And people only talk about.
Then you own a league. Like you don't think about that at the beginning of your career. That is crazy to me.
If you could ever do a percentage of what he's done, artists, you'd be lucky if you last a couple years.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I just want to let me write it Friday, and I'm good. In my heart, I'm good.
He is the culture.
Yeah,
he is the culture. If you
for
take him,
a lot of different things.
If you remove him, if you literally was to remove his part of the history, everything would change.
And white people culture when they be trying to be cool with the Bye Felicia.
Of course.
55 years later, like.
Of course. It's like trying to play Jenga on some shit. Like if you pull Ice Cube's part out of the Jenga game, the whole shit gonna collapse. The whole shit gonna collapse. You need him.
Yeah, like.
Down to the movies. Has he written books?
I mean, I'm not sure, but I'm
not sure
be surprised.
I'm gonna check it out.
It's probably gonna come up, like, if it hasn't already. Yeah, he is the culture. He's one of those people. He is the culture for real.
I hope he's somewhere drinking Shiraz right now. Very, very comfortable right now. That's what I want for him. That's what I want for you.
Shout out to this. Trader Joe's got some gems.
Yeah. And can I please get some money on Big 3? Please, can you raps my nigga, video, whatever you need, like holler at me. Oh, it's a nigga in Dallas, Texas. His name is Ty Harris. He's actually signed to Ice Cube's label.
Yeah.
Really?
Dallas nigga, I had to be on record and say that though, because it's always love first. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That is tight.
Ain't that random?
Yeah.
It's random. Have you ever heard of Ty Harris?
No, but I have to.
And shout out to him because he's a Gemini.
He's a Gemini as well.
Okay. All you Gemini creators.
He's very good though. He's very good.
Wow.
He produces his own music. He's very good.
And then to be signed to Ice Cube's label, like.
I mean, he's a person who's bipolar, but he uses his literal condition to his benefit in his music.
Which is...
It's genius.
Yeah.
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 It's people like him that keep people like me uncomfortable in a good way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It like continues to let me know, oh, there's more to do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, don't ever get... Like, you can be nice. You nice, but other niggas out here nice too.
Yeah.
And they nice in a whole different way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
He called though. Like, not even because I don't even know him like that. You know what I mean? But I remember sitting in a car with my ex one day, and my ex-girlfriend, she really believed in me as an artist though. Like that's one thing that help us connect. And I was like, but I'm about to listen to this new nigga. I'm about to see what he's talking about. And I know I'm getting way off balance right now with what we talking. But we was listening to it, and even both of us, we was like,
yeah.
Nah, this nigga nice. You know, like both, and I appreciated that she kept it real enough to be like, nah, babe, this nigga, he got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you always need that real.
Yeah, Gemini. So, yeah, that's for us, you know what I mean? Which is for you, so, yeah.
Man, y'all strong this thing.
Yeah, we represent strong.
Y'all, him, Pac, Biggie,
Kanye,
Q.
Like
Q,
Kendrick.
Andre.
Y'all kind of killing it. And I don't like the way y'all be talking down on Geminis. Honestly, y'all need to give them a break. They one of the coolest signs I done ever got along with. Like,
Big muscle over here.
Yeah.
And she not a Gemini either.
I'm a Taurus. I don't like people.
So you told them down. Now they gonna be like, oh, you like barely a couple of days off. Like,
nah,
that's how she feel though. That's how she feel.
I'm fixed. I'm fixed and I'm stubborn in my Tauruseness. It's not a degree or anything.
I'm about to go to Twitter right now, nigga. Gemini's, nigga. The shit, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Oh, okay. So the guy, the signed to Ice Cube's label.
Right.
And speaking of Ice Cube.
Right. My bad.
The Friday soundtrack drops on April 11th, 1995.
Mm-hmm.
That was a very strong soundtrack.
That number 5 keep coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All throughout the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What does that mean?
It's just something that I recognize is just relevant all the time. You know what I mean?
Well, like, what does the number 5 like?
I think numerology says.
Yeah.
I looked it up once before. Not that I'm like super into it, but I do believe in it because the number 5 is so prevalent in my life. Like,
yeah, for sure. I believe in numerology overall. Like,
I do too. To be honest, like one of my homies, his artist name is AV8, right? AV8 with the 8, you know, essentially. And while I was discovering numerology, I was looking up his information too, and his like whatever number is 8 though. You know?
Yeah.
And I feel like, to be honest, whenever I see numbers, I see 5 or something like that, like it's coming up a couple times. To me, that is how I discern God's language to me. You know what I mean? Like, not necessarily like God just being like 5, nigga, but at the same time, when I see that, it makes me feel like wherever I'm at, I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
I have, it is in God's will to allow me to be where I am right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in this moment, whether that be New York City, whether that be sitting on this couch. Because little things like that be like, I see you.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. You know
and
what I mean?
you gotta be like in tune and pay attention to those little things though. Like,
it's important.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah.
Number 5. Said to be prevailing number in nature. Symbolizes fire, multi-talented with many interests, independent, free-thinking, fast-moving, potentially footloose, which kind of sound like elusive, like I was saying, I'm guilty of that. All the words they got on this, they match up. They match up. That's crazy.
Yep.
If you didn't know. Yeah, check into that.
So the soundtrack had Mary Jane, Rick James, Friday from Ice Cube, Keep the Heads Ringing, Dr. Dre, like, and then that song being on the soundtrack actually kind of spearheaded like the song coming out, like officially releasing. Yeah, which is. That soundtrack was like, it was like back in the day, the soundtracks was like as good as the movie. Sometimes it might have been better than the movie, but the soundtracks like,
I mean, it's all essential, like
for real.
Like we said earlier, like every great movie has quotables, right? But also every great movie has a great soundtrack.
Yeah.
Even the scoring, like even if it's not necessarily the music, it's like the scoring has to be good. All of these things matter to. Even if you're just watching as a casual fan, you know what I mean? Like, you don't realize, it's like certain things you could hear. You could love a beat, and that could be a piece of the beat that goes on all the time, and you never heard it, but you love that song to death. But it's sometimes the subconscious things, or the things that feed your subconscious mind, that really fucking do it for you.
Yep. Yeah, like.
Real shit.
That was a classic.
Pay attention to that shit. You might listen to your favorite beat and realize, like, I didn't know that melody was there, but you was loving it the whole time, though. You know what I mean?
It was a thing.
The soundtracks, they're important. You need it.
So a couple other notable albums that came out this week. I Am by Nas. And it had Hate Me Now on it that came out April 6, 1999.
This is like his anniversary for the album? Yep.
21.
Yeah. You can hate me now. I used to hate that song.
Same.
But I like it now.
On the low. No, back then I was like.
Back then they didn't want me. I used to hate that song.
Skipped.
It did get skipped. But now, when you listen to it, once you understand Esco and what he's doing, like, oh, this is talk shit, brag, Esco. That you can kind of appreciate it. Okay. But yeah, I Am the album though.
Then Rihanna had an album that came out, A Girl Like Me, which I remember.
Yeah.
So I've been riding with her.
Well, Rihanna, the Rihanna Navy, right?
Yeah.
It's
the thing. That came out April 11, 2006. Then Aaliyah's Back and Forth album, not album, her song, her debut song.
Yeah, hell yeah.
April 8th, 1994.
Aaliyah, man.
Yeah.
Aaliyah, man.
I feel like she's still, she's a big part of the culture, too.
She's a big part of the culture. She's a huge part of the culture. I was in Manhattan doing some video work for Jack Thriller, and one of the guests that Jack Thriller had was Andy Hilfiger, which is Tommy Hilfiger's brother. This is the most random shit ever, you know what I mean? But I'm like, all right, I'm here to do camera work, so I guess I'm with it.
Yeah.
And he explaining this story about how the reason, Aaliyah kind of known for having boy clothes on, the tomboy, but all that kind of started when they was going to do a photo shoot one day, and they didn't have any more sizes, anything that would fit her, you know what I mean? So she was like, well, shit, let me rock that shit, you know what I mean? And them niggas literally cutting shit up from men's wear to work for her. So not even purposely, accidentally, the universe.
Yeah.
And now that's a thing.
Yeah. She...
Aaliyah.
It's a thing.
Man,
yeah, it's a thing.
Wow.
Yeah, shout out Aaliyah, man.
She was just so dope.
She was.
All her music, the way she looked. And I really, took to her because, you kind of see... Even growing up, you notice things. You notice if you don't look a certain way as far as, the video girl type people or, have a certain body structure. She was the one that did it for me because, she's skinny.
Yeah, she's
her
slim.
face, she's pretty.
Yeah. She doesn't have any of those things physicality-wise that niggas over worship in a sense, you know what I mean? Yeah, listen, that's a whole
You know how
conversation.
somebody told me, they were like, oh my God, you're so good, you're a great girl, but you're not thick enough for me. I'm just like...
That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
But a man told you that?
It's fine.
A guy told you that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think with men in general, we need help, to be honest with you. We do need help because we coming from listening to rap music and we coming from these influences that make us believe that if a woman don't build a certain type of way, then she not valuable. And I'm gonna tell you from a first, I'm gracious enough and blessed to have a lot of friends. One of my closest friends to me, anytime we somewhere and this girl's involved or something like that, if we talking to them or whatever, when they leave, the first thing he gonna comment on is their body. He be like, she was cute, but she ain't really got the, and it be like, so that's it?
She actually...
So she just out the door now? You know
has several articles written for this, and that, and she dated.
I mean, who knows what she into? Maybe
she's not thick enough.
Maybe she's an idiot. Maybe she's a genius, bro. But it's you don't know because you literally be the body not there, and you just kind of. And that's how you know a lot of you niggas don't really be getting no pussy, and that's how you know you niggas is lame because you only care about women when you getting something from them. You got to elevate into a place where it's you can have friends. That's it. It's it. And it's unfortunate that you niggas never get there. Who raising you? Who raising these niggas, bro? For real. Y'all need help. I'm pray for you niggas, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, for my other people.
For the women in general. Men, we need help.
Yeah.
Honestly, we do need help, though. We need help. Because I wasn't always this way, to be honest. You know what I mean? So, we do need help. We need assistance. But we getting there, though. That's why shit like this, shout out to the platform, because it allows us to speak. So somebody who, if you feel triggered by what I'm saying, that's good. You know what I mean? Because the growth usually, hopefully, comes right after that. Hopefully. Yeah. Can't save all you niggas, but Jesus. On Aaliyah, though. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful woman. Didn't have a super overly big anything. God made her perfect. The way the fuck she was. Niggas.
It's a thing.
Fuck wrong with you niggas, man. Better check my phone on these niggas.
Okay. So, Aaliyah. Favorite Aaliyah song?
That's such an easy answer and it's hard at the same time. Was that her first album with Street Thing? Street Thing, Young Nation. Ooh.
Yeah.
Young Nation, down in the ground.
Okay.
I'm not gonna play myself like that, but
it's fine.
Young Nation, Street Thing. I'm high right now, so I can't think of the song. What's the one that she did in Atlanta? It's a remake. I know it's like a cover. I said Atlanta. With T.I. At Your Best. At Your Best. My bad. I'm hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
At Your Best though, that's even though that's a cover. Yeah, even though that's a cover, that's a she hit that.
Yeah, that debut album was solid.
No, that debut album was solid.
Whoa,
Just to repeat what you said, no, that
dang.
shit's like legitimately phenomenal. It's like really fucking good. Like,
I
really
didn't think about that. Yeah, like that debut was solid. And then to follow up with 1 in a Million, and then girl, what?
Shit.
You're a teen, and you were doing that.
The first album had hits.
Yeah. What do you mean?
And it was
debut, and then you follow up. You follow up like that.
Dun, 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 dun. It's some other shit I can't think of the words right now, but I remember the melodies in my head. Like, yeah.
She was that girl.
She was dope.
She was that girl.
So the song, right? I gotta pick one though.
Yep.
I know this isn't the word that I would. This isn't the song I would use if I could remember everything I'm forgetting right now. But it would be probably Street Thing by Aaliyah off her first album. Album cut. You niggas don't know nothing about that because you only listen to singles. You know what I mean?
The shade.
Yeah.
It might have been the tree.
The Young Nation go hard too. Man. Yeah. It's been a minute since I heard that album though, but yeah.
See, now I made you choose one. Okay.
It's hard to choose. You know, it is hard to choose.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
so what would have been your other answer? Because I got to share these two.
It would have been the Young Nation song, but the problem is that I really lived with that album in high school, you know what I mean? So, but it's been a minute since I went back and listened to it. So almost, I can remember the melodies of the song before I remember the title of it. But in general, that's a really good album.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really good.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, she was a special person. God laid out the red carpet for her the little time that she was here. And the little time that she was here, she did that. She moved mountains with that time.
She did it.
Yeah, and she's a part of culture forever.
Came and did what she had to do.
Didn't have to do nothing too risky, nothing too crazy. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's it. Speaking of, that's actually one of my favorite songs. Rock the Boat is my favorite song.
Yeah.
And she was talking about sex, but it wasn't in like a...
Yeah.
It was in a classy, like, so
like
Rock
integrity
the Boat
wasn't compromised.
Exactly.
Because that's the art in itself.
And then Hot Like Fire.
Yeah. She did a lot of great things while she was here.
Man.
She did a lot of great things, and she changed history forever. And she's, continues to be a role model still.
Like, yeah.
That's a whole other podcast right there. That's a whole nother one.
So, moving into the last form of entertainment that we're going to talk about today, Bad Boys was released for $7.95. A classic.
Right.
A super classic. Yeah.
It goes without saying.
Yeah, like...
It does absolutely go without saying.
That's one of the franchises that it's just like, how you have some franchises and it's just like, okay, the first one was whack or the second one was whack. Or the whole franchise is solid. Like,
I actually haven't seen the third one yet.
You should.
Is it good? So it stands up?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to check it out.
Yeah.
I'm going to definitely check it out.
It's just like, if I was to rank them, it would be, for me personally, it would be Bad Boys 2, the first one, and then the third one. But it's just not like the third one was bad. It was very, very good.
And that says a lot, actually. Yeah. Usually, sometimes you'd be like, okay, y'all need to wrap it up. You know what I mean? Like, hang it up now. You know what I mean? Like, it's over.
The Fast and the Furious
franchise. Real talk. And time out. They're about to release another one with The Rock and Jason Statham, which is my nigga. You know what I mean? But why don't you got The Rock and Tyrese? Why don't you got The Rock and Ludacris?
Because he just came on the things, in like the last two? Yeah.
I mean, Jason Statham is like my top 5 favorite white boys. I have a top 5 because I don't, you know what I mean? White people, we be feeling a way about y'all, you know what I mean? So if you ever get close enough to a black person where we fuck with you, it's really important, you know what I mean? So he's in my top 5 favorite white boys.
I'm curious to hear this. What is your top 5?
Okay, it's definitely Jason Statham, Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Ooh, That's one of my favorite franchises.
I thought you were about to tell me some
too.
bad shit. I was about to say I can't take that because
No, Matt.
it's already a steep list.
Born, the whole
Identity?
Born thing.
Yeah.
The whole
The whole
thing,
shit.
all of it.
Yeah.
Is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fuck with Hugh Jackman. That's my nigga. Because he's Wolverine. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
And damn. The fifth one?
Mm-hmm.
Who the fifth white boy? Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
I fuck with Ryan. There's a
thing.
movie called Just Friends. Let me tell you something. Anytime I play it, I'm going to laugh. Yes, I've watched it 100 times. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because in my heart, I love that shit. So,
Yeah.
top 5 favorite white boys. Yeah. Boom.
Interesting. I don't have one
I
of
gotta
those.
add. I love Jim Carrey. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
it's really
yeah,
the list is
for
you need a
sure.
couple more to be honest with you. You know what I mean?
that's my
Damn,
white
Jim
boy.
Carrey.
That's my white
Yeah.
boy.
Nah, I want to
for
change my
sure.
list. I want to change my list. Nah,
For
I gotta
sure.
change my list because he literally
Okay.
deserves to be there.
A top whatever.
She always has a
we not
5A.
getting past 10
Mm,
though. So a top 10. So you adding Jim Carrey to the list.
Yeah. Yeah. What's bro name who was on Saturday Night Live too? Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. What's
Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey? No,
yeah.
okay. So who was the nigga in Jumanji then?
Jim Carrey.
Both of these niggas named Jim Carrey?
Is the same person?
Nah, Jumanji and
Oh,
then
Jumanji. I
and
thought
then
you
Ace-
said-
Jack Black.
Oh, Jack Black.
this guy has passed too. The one who was in Jumanji, the first
so
Jumanji.
it's not Jack Black.
But it's like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and then there's the nigga who was in Jumanji.
And he was in both of those.
Not Jack Black.
He wasn't in both of them though.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. Like you can
Fat
see
white
it.
boy
You
that
can
died.
see it in your head, right? He passed. But anyway, that's cool. That's cool. It's cool. Because, you know, you niggas lucky you even in the top 5. First of all, you know what I mean. So
Honestly,
to be real, this is a black space, and we giving y'all shine right now. That's enough of that.
Yeah.
You don't need no more. You know what I mean?
So we gonna move on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, Bad Boys. The whole franchise was
It's a pillar of black experience.
honestly. Wait, did I say I was gonna cut that on? I said I was gonna cut the second one on, but I might have to cut the first one on after that.
Yeah. It's part of the black experience. It's like one of them things. It's Will and Mike, bro. I mean, you know, like Martin. Excuse me, Will and Martin.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I don't think people understand. No, excuse me, maybe they do, but like when you see black people and they do something and it like really hits the bullseye, that really means something to us as consumers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That really means
Yeah.
something to us as people who watching. Everybody's not creative, you know what I mean? Everybody's not going to make music even though they love music. Everybody's not going to be a part of film even though they love film.
Yeah.
But even with that being said, these things matter to us. So the fact that that movie was created, that shit is relevant to every black child everywhere.
Yeah.
Full of quotables.
Yeah.
And then it shows
What do
you like
mean?
and then it shows you like these black men, they police officers though. But this is how you can do it though. You don't gotta be super polished eating donuts. Whatever, you can do it this way.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And that we need police officers, even though it is fuck the POs though. You know what I mean? But at the same time though, we need you niggas though. You know what I mean? So
honestly, yeah.
because you know, chances are if I got a discrepancy going on, I'm gonna call the laws before I handle it myself.
Yeah.
So
Same.
shout out to Mike Laurie, bro. You know.
Yeah, that first one was okay. So favorite character, and then I need your favorite line from that one, the first one.
From the first one?
Yeah.
It's the one where they was arguing in front of the store clerk or whatever, and then they put the guns in his face, and he was like, "Give me a pack of Bubblicious bubble gum," and then Martin was like, "And some Skittles or some shit like that." I don't know why.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one, because it has so much energy in it. 'Cause, like niggas was like, "Yeah, I know you there, but nigga, you gonna wait because we got guns, nigga. So you gonna wait on us." And they fucking talking, and he get the run in his mouth. It's like, nigga, I put this gun on you, nigga. Give me some Skittles, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my one. Leaving it. What was your favorite in the comment? Let me know.
Yeah, we need to know those.
Yeah, nigga.
Uh,
bubble gum, nigga. You
Favorite
niggas
character.
don't know about that. And what?
and well, out of the whole franchise.
I want to say Will, but it gotta be Martin because he had the wife, though. You know what I mean?
And the
He had the family. You know what I mean? So it's like Will. He was like a cool nigga. He knew how to shoot his gun better. You know, he cars, whatever. He definitely the nigga who can be like, you need to knock a nigga out. I can do that. But it was at home. For
I
Martin,
feel
when Martin, it was at the house. Real niggas know what I'm saying. It was at the house. You feel me? Like, I rather if it's at the house, I'm going to the house. Fuck the 5-star penthouse or whatever like that. Where like you can keep your Ferraris. If it's at the house, I'm going home, nigga, because a house is not a home, nigga. Niggas don't. Niggas don't know. Niggas don't know, bro. Niggas don't know.
Okay.
Martin though, but Will was cooler than Martin.
The second verse that Pastor has shared with us today.
Come from a long
that was
line.
The word.
Come from a long line of reverence and shit too. So
that was the word.
But yeah, Will was cooler than him though. But bro had the family. Yep.
See.
Yep.
I'm not shit because my favorite character would either be it's like a close tie between him because I like cars. I like the things that he had.
No, for sure. For sure.
And then yeah.
He was cooler than him.
It's a thing.
Yeah,
I want that. I still want that Porsche. Actually, I want all the Porsches from all of the movies.
Bro had nice guns. Nigga was running for like really long.
Outfits.
Stamina was fantastic. You know what I mean? All the females wanted him. You know what I mean? It's like
the houses.
Bro, this nigga was cool, bro.
Yeah.
And he the Fresh Prince. Let's just be clear. Like, even though this is in role, he was that person, but he's the Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
And he's a rapper.
But then the close second one would be the captain.
Yeah.
The way he used to go off on
captain
him is freaking hilarious.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Ozark at all?
No.
Okay.
Everyone has been mentioning Ozark, and I feel like, is this something I need to check out?
I'm going to tell you. Person to person,
yeah.
Ozark goes.
He was on there?
He wasn't on there, but the point that I brought it up was because the same way you feel about the boss as a character in Ozark, her name is Ruth, same person.
Yeah.
She be talking shit, don't take shit, you know what I mean? They tell you how she feel about you. Same thing. You know? Same thing. Yeah, he, honorable mention, the boss.
Yeah. The captain is definitely close second. He be having me crying in that second one.
You could tell he's an ally. We need more of those. So.
Honestly.
He's an ally. He's for the culture. You know what I mean?
And then my favorite line from that particular one would be where they were arguing in front of the car, though.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, you know what I should do? I should come across the car and smack you in your peasy ass head. Mm-hmm. That's my line. Like, that whole scene has me crying like
it's full of
it's the lines.
It's full of them. I kind of feel like, movies that are like black films nowadays, I kind of be like, they don't really make me feel like that no more.
They don't have quotables, like you said.
They don't have no quotables.
It's not a quotable. Y'all need to work on that.
Yeah, on quotables?
Bring it back to the 90s and the early 2000s.
You need to say something that'll have a nigga like, damn, basically I'm saying either way I'm about to slide. You know what I mean? Like, even though that's like some simple shit, but you need to have like, I was listening to Nas today, and that nigga said some shit. He said something like, imagine if my ancestor never made it off the boat or something like that. And I was like, it's genuine. I was washing dishes because I like to wash dishes while I'm listening to new albums. It's not a new album, but I was listening to it. And that shit literally had me like,
the world wouldn't be the world.
He said, imagine if my ancestor, like yours, like they didn't make it on the pilgrimage to get over here. Yeah. Quotables. You know what I mean? Quotables. You need to provoke thought, my nigga. Mm-hmm. It's just, and I'm not trying to preach to niggas, but it helps.
Hey.
It helps.
People need to get the word where they can.
Yeah. Yeah.
It don't matter who it come from, how it's delivered. Take the message for what it is and go.
I'd rather move somebody than be popular. You know what I mean?
Or likable.
I'd rather move somebody. I'd rather have offered value. Like, I put words together in a rhythmic form, cadence-wise, and it did something to you that was like, oh, nigga, that got me thinking now. That makes me feel a way. Whether that's music, quotables, whether it's in movies, quotables, you have to have, you got to be memorable, bro. You have to. That shit could be the highest quality in the world, and I enjoy it. I love it. I might not play. I'll forget about it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to play it again.
Okay. So moving into the last movie on the last topic, Players Club, which is now on
I watched
Netflix,
it last night. I watched it last night.
It's on Netflix, guys. If you haven't watched it,
I watched it last night. last night.
Man, my sister actually texted me about that. That's like one of our favorite movies to watch. And she was just like, I'm watching one of our movies. And I had to go through this whole long list.
So as a woman, right, how do you feel about the movie?
I was watching it at a time I shouldn't have been watching it.
All of us, for sure. I think so, yeah.
I feel like it wasn't a bad movie. Like, because you got to see this girl, like, because you automatically judge people for what you don't do. You don't know, like, you may not have that in you to, like, just let go of whatever and, hey, I'm going to get my money this way. People automatically judge what they don't know or what's foreign or whatever. And you got to see it from her side. Like, she going to an actual, like, 4-year college. She about to get this bachelor's degree in journalism. Like, that's just the way she made her money.
Right.
And then, you know, there are those people like Ronnie and Tricks in the club. It's just like that in everyday life in different environments. So you got to see it from that perspective, like, in that environment. So
that was a really well-rounded movie.
Yeah.
Like the Ice Cube.
Yeah.
To Cube.
Ice Cube.
Yeah,
Sir, you're in everything. You were throughout our whole list today.
But you know what, though? But he was a fuck nigga in that movie.
He really was. He made me want to fight him, and still to this day.
He did it?
Yeah, and directed it.
Bro, relax, bro. Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, I was not there for Reggie at all.
Reggie the one who was in the room doing...
No, Reggie is the one who Ice Cube played.
Oh, that's what
and he set him up in the he was like, she'll let you fuck. Like, no, she didn't. She didn't at all.
What was the point of that?
Ice Cube, bro. We're not with you on this one.
What was the point of that? Like, you literally, okay, so what was the point of that? Because it's like, all right, so nigga, this is your bachelor party. You know what I mean? So if anybody doing whatever, you feel me? It's gonna be you.
Yeah.
What benefit do you get by being in his ear and be like, oh, nigga, she like the fuck. Trust me, nigga, she fucked on us last week. You should just go in there. What does that do for you? You literally incited the riot, my nigga. That nigga went in there and fucking violent. That nigga was the devil in the flesh type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't understand that part, but I guess it's supposed to just be climactic, traumatic, or whatever like that. But
it could have been something.
That shit made me want to, when I watched that scene, that shit made me want to cry on some shit. Because it's like, they captured that moment, I think, so well, with like the sound going on behind the door.
And it was
shit like that.
You couldn't like see anything.
That shit sounded real. And then you know what though? That's a realistic situation because the niggas get around the door. He like,
don't say shit.
This what fucked me up. This what fucked me up. Bro was like listening. He was like, this shit crazy, man. I'm about to leave. No, nigga, go inside, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, go in the room, bro. Protect that woman. Beat his ass. You know what I mean? But niggas like, I can't do this shit beneath my moral code, bro. I'm about to go home. Like, ugly ass boy. Niggas be out here chirping, for real. That's a classic movie, though.
It honestly is. And I didn't think about that. Like, it does bring up a lot of different, like... Yeah. I'm gonna have to... Now I feel like one of them people on Twitter, I need to unpack this movie. Like, it
kind of do take
a lot to unpack from, like, the surface level.
I feel like they hit it on the nail properly because it's like, they kind of gave space for the fact that I am a woman, right? I deserve respect. Yeah. I am in a strip club. Yeah. But I deserve respect regardless, though. You know what I mean? And that's like the part of the movie where the little lame ass nigga with the glasses and shit like that, you know what I mean? He like pulled up on her and she was like, what you doing here? Whatever like Myron. That. Yeah, he was like, I always come check up on you. It's like, no, that ain't how that works. Like,
Sir, I deserve... no, you don't.
What women...
Please tell me you don't.
Listen, what women... This is the part we're going to use for Instagram, okay? What women need, I believe, is they need other women to put them through like a course or like a class or something. You need to understand that you're not like us. You know what I mean? You need to understand that you have things, you have powers, you have abilities, influence, things that happen whether you're cognizant of it or not, that affects men. All men are not on the same quality. You got good men, you got mediocre men, you got great men. There's some bad niggas out here though. You feel me? So you need to be taught, in my mind, you need to be taught that, you know, it's some come with that. What you got, some come with that. And somebody need to school you on Because sometimes it's out of your control. You could be minding your business. Trying to be invisible is possible. And something about your energy attracts men to you. You know what I mean? And they don't all got the same good intentions. So hopefully I said that within 60 seconds. That's an Instagram clip or some shit. Because that movie teaches that, though.
Yeah.
That movie teaches that. And then her cousin, she violated.
Yeah.
She betrayed her.
Yeah.
She fucked her man. She all at the club with Jamie. Jamie trying to get her number. She like, I can't give you my number because me and my man might get back together.
Then she almost got snatched.
You go home.
Because what if Myron was like a snatcher creeper? She could have got snatched, but then she made it in the house and
Myron,
then get in the...
First of all, there was a scene in the movie where Myron was literally through the door. His hand was on the other side of the door. He literally telling her like, I spent too much money on you. The nigga said, you need to let me come in here. Against my will, nigga. It's late. I'm off work, nigga. I did not give you permission to be in my house. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? Nigga said I need to come into your house. That's the type of shit women y'all have against y'all. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. My homie told me once before, you'll never pull more than a woman. And it took me a minute to really fully understand that, because as a man, you could be good looking, you could have it going on, but the volume of people she have coming for her will always be higher than yours, bro. You know what I mean? So I say all that to say, shout out to fucking Ice Cube, because my man just told me he wrote the fucking movie.
Yeah.
And I feel like as a woman, at the end of that movie, you should come to the understanding, like, be careful.
Honestly.
Not even like what you should do. It's just like, you need to be careful.
Yeah. Because it's like, yeah.
If you're going to do that, which, you know, if I had a daughter of my sister, I have a sister, I wouldn't want my sister dancing for no money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're going to do that, be careful.
Yeah, for sure.
Be careful. Be careful. Bernie Mac. Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, it had
Terrence Howard.
Charlie
Murphy.
Charlie Murphy, bro.
The dude that played Ezel. Yeah.
Bro. That was the springboard.
That's how you knew Ice Cube wrote the movie.
That was a springboard
Debo.
for some great.
Yeah.
Debo.
Yeah.
And the nigga who was I forgot his name, the bald nigga, he was the bouncer. He ended up beating bro up. I forgot.
Michael Green.
Some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Solidified official niggas. Paved the way for us. You feel me? For real.
Okay, so to end this, I have a little Players Club trivia.
Oh, shit.
Who was the oldest stripper in the club?
What was Shorty's name? The one who tried to get on Uncle Luke, and he was like, "Bitch, get the fuck up off me!" Like, that was her, right?
Trix.
What was her name? Trick. Okay, yeah, her. Yeah, Shorty.
Okay.
She said, "I don't listen to your stuff anyway." Yes, you do.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
you're
do.
just embarrassed right now.
Yeah, don't do that. You gotta take L's. That's part of life.
Well, you answered this. I was gonna ask what rapper showed up at the club, but you know,
Yeah.
And we talked about this, but what was Diamond's boyfriend's name?
Reggie?
No,
it wasn't Reggie. Was his name Cliff or some shit like that? What the fuck was this nigga name? All I know is this nigga had a fire ass Lance.
Yeah, because the little boy was like, bye, Lance. And then,
I had a fish named Lance one time. I named him after Lance off of Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Lance was a black person. He was the first black person I ever seen in a video game, for the most part.
I could see that.
I had a fish. Goldfish name was Lance. He died. I overfed him. It was fucked up. But Lance had a fire-ass Indiana half-quarter sleeve. I don't know what the fuck you call it, but I want that shit. So my vintage niggas out there who be on their grind, can you please send me links? The manufacturer, who is it? You know what I mean? Because I really want that shit. Like, I need that. Music video performance. But what you did was foul, my nigga.
Yeah. Honestly.
And he played the same role in every movie.
What else?
He was in some other shit. He was the same nigga, I guarantee. He was literally still Lance.
And this ain't no shade. Charges to my head, not my heart, Lance.
Right.
I don't know you really. Yeah, dang.
Yeah.
I feel like at a certain, just like Blair Underwood, like, stop booking me for these roles. Because in my mind, he's the same nigga.
He is the same
every
nigga.
movie, and it's terrible, except for Set It Off.
What?
And then he was like naive in that movie. He was naive in that one.
Like, but you know what though? But Jada though, in that movie, see again, this goes back to the powers and women need to be taught because Jada got something about her through film. I've never seen her with my eyes, but through film, she could probably get me to do some things I said I would never do. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. Like women have powers. You agree with that, right?
Yeah.
Women have powers and Jada through film. I mean, it's like not like woo, like levitation and no shit, but influence, like things that God give us naturally, like discernment, intuition, foresight, the things that you can't technically scientifically explain, but they fucking exist. You know what I mean?
It's a thing.
Women have enchantment. You understand what I'm saying? They literally have a nigga like, I'm into everything that you do. I like the way you smell. You're being a bitch to me today. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like enchantment. That's a real thing. Jada Pinkett. I understand, Blair. Nah, we gonna cut. We gonna give Blair some leeway.
Okay, in that one, and that's it.
She had braids at that time. That was braids, Jada.
She's just terrible in every role. I don't get it.
He always a fuck nigga though.
Honestly, in the Madam C.J. Walker film, I had so much hope. I was so excited. I was just like, oh my God, he's gonna be a good guy in this movie. And then as it went back on. Beating the girl.
Yeah. Go ahead. I ain't seen the Madam CJ shit yet.
Yeah, but
shit, man.
I just knew, and I was just like, okay, no.
My nigga name is Blair
He's a nigga in this movie.
He just feel like a nigga who just not to be fucked with. Yeah.
It's tragic, really.
Yeah.
Well, this was a super fun episode. I feel like we went on 50 different tangents.
God bless. Yeah, for real.
This will probably be the longest episode.
Yeah, God bless. For real.
But the conversation was there. The content's there.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Y'all come back.
And what we want to leave y'all with, man, is greatest advice I can give somebody is take it one day at a time. You know, droughts happen. Creative droughts do happen. You're not the best version of yourself all the time, but what you need to understand is that's completely normal. Take it a day at a time. Give it to God, you know what I mean? And make sure you're in it for the right reasons. And take the pressure off. Even if whatever you're doing you think is your purpose in life is not your purpose in life, your purpose in life doesn't vanish because of that thing. You're not what you do. You know what I mean? You're a person who participates in things, but your purpose is so much bigger than that. And I feel like I just want to share that because it's something I have to, consistently reiterate to myself, because we human. But you're hearing it from another human who go through it too, and that's it. So, yeah, boom.
So, where can we find you? Do you drop these on your Instagram, these motivational messages that the people need? Sometimes I be ranting
and shit, you know what I mean? Yeah. You can find anything you need as far as me on IG _Wolf Taylor, WOLFTAYLOR _first. And anything I'm gonna do that's worth value is gonna be on Instagram because Facebook's just trash. So even though all of my friends I went to high school with are on there, that's probably why I don't like it, to be honest with you. And I'm not going to my high school reunion.
It'd be a lot going on.
I'm not doing it. Sorry.
I don't go to mine.
Because the girls I like, y'all not cute no more. Y'all not cute no more.
See, them be the ones that you not thick enough for me. You be saying that shit in high school and college, and then they hit the 30s and.
You need to learn
but it's okay. It's cool.
You need to learn about this woman shit for real. You know what I mean? Learn value because the ones who was thick as hell, they big as hell now. And that's cool if you like that. Don't get me wrong. If you like that.
Yeah.
If you like that.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. Okay, y'all. That was it for this episode. To get daily content, follow us on all of our social media platforms. And I cannot wait to see you guys for the next episode.